Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I am currently testing the OnePlus 9's camera for video recording. There's some features that I like about it, so I may use it from time to time to make videos like this. And for the subject of today's video, I'm actually going to be talking about the Galaxy A53 and how it's been on One UI 8. So it's a real quick video for you guys. But, you know, for the most part, yeah, it's been decently okay. I mean, you know, I do have to like run, you know, the optimization button every now and then, just because, you know, when I do use the device, it still shows the, you know, the whole ugly thing of lag, jitter, and jank. All that stuff is still present. It did clear it up quite a bit though. So it's not the same type of lag that I was getting when it was on Android 15 or even on Android 14. It was really bad on there. And it's really surprising, but it is end of life for this phone. This phone is not going to be getting Android 17 or any of that. I don't even think it's going to get One UI 8.5. Other devices are starting to see that. And, you know, if I go into my settings here and let's see. We'll do a software update and we'll see if there is any update to 8.5. So it's checking right now and it says no, my software is up to date, One UI version 8.0. So I think 8.5 is the one that's going to have the adaptation to what Material 3 Expressive has. You know, but for the most part, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about, you know, the pixel theming being on a Samsung device, because Samsung already has basically theming is a thing on Samsung. It's been around for the longest time. So this is a very old phone, surprisingly, that it got all the way up to Android 16. Yeah, if I was to say, you know, like compared to what's there out there, the A54, it's another device that I do want to kind of get my hands on and kind of use it just to see, you know, if it's far better than the A53. I mean, when it comes to mid-range devices, the Samsung Galaxy A53 really invigorated my interest in mid-range Samsung devices. And I mean mid-range, not like, you know, the A16 or, you know, the A15, the A14. Like, I'm talking about like the A50 series or the A70 series. If I was able to get my hands on the A70 series, that would be pretty cool. Old device, a little bit choppy. One UI, kind of cleaned that up a little bit, not a whole lot. So if you're expecting it to fly like, you know, an S25 or, you know, an S24 or fly like a G6, that ain't happening here with the A53, but it is smooth enough nonetheless, which is pretty impressive in my opinion when it comes to this device, this phone. And so I would say, yeah, you know, One UI 8 kind of fixed some things with the Galaxy A53. Other things that, you know, you do have to just like kind of understand is that this is a mid-range device and it is running an Exynos processor. I think it's an Exynos 1250 or something like that. But it is an Exynos processor, and Exynos processors or Exynos processors, however you want to pronounce it, they're not really the best when it comes to performance. So now I can tell you guys that knowing what the Exynos can do and then seeing everything that I'm able to do on this device, and I would say, yeah, it definitely smoothed things up. Not really huge changes to the cameras. Like if you switch into video mode, you know, it looks pretty decent, right? Especially when you're shooting at 60 frames per second. I'll have a little sample up here for you guys. But recording in 60 frames per second, you know, seems okay. It's a little choppy in the motions. Well, I wish that would be kind of smoothed out. So I would say would be cool. So you do kind of experience a little choppiness in the motion in 60 frames per second shooting. And yeah, but it still retains some of the stuff, like, you know, the fun section in the camera. So you have fun, and yeah, it just pulls like some filters from Snapchat that you can use natively on the camera, and I think that's pretty cool. And it's something that, you know, me being a Pixel fan, I wish something like that came to Pixels for fun. You know, just like with my OnePlus 9, I wish when recording video you were able to adjust the in-depth on the video, so you can make videos like this where, you know, if you guys haven't noticed, my background is a little blurry and it puts me more in the foreground, and that's the type of video recording that I want to do. So I know that the OnePlus 9 is definitely going to become my vlogging camera going forward. We're recording videos like this, recording vlogging walking outside, or, you know, shooting you know, my phone clips, b-roll footage. Definitely OnePlus 9, but that's not what this video is about. In total, Galaxy A53, is it still worth picking up in 2025? Yeah, if you can find this thing for like 70 bucks, definitely worth it with a lot of things that it does offer. Of course, the One UI experience, you know, the full, what I call full in-depth, you know, UI theming, all those things are present in the Galaxy A53. So, yeah, but it's not a device that I would recommend, you know, if you're trying to upgrade for a long term, to go with it, just because it that lag is the only thing. That lag is the only thing that kills. This is probably one of those times where you would hear me say, like, I would have rather had the Galaxy A53 with a Qualcomm chip, and I know the Galaxy A52 had a Qualcomm chip, so I don't understand why they switched it up to Exynos for the future A50 series. That was a bad move on Samsung's part. I can only imagine if it had something like the 765G from Qualcomm, like a 700 series, like a 7 Gen 1, 7 Gen 2 processor would have been so badass in the Galaxy A53. But that's just my thoughts. Any concerns, any things that you guys want to know for a full in-depth One UI 8.0 on Galaxy A53 review, because that video is coming soon. This is just an update to let you guys know how the phone has been so far. But I will have a full-on review of One UI 8.0 on the Galaxy A53 in a couple of more weeks. So drop your questions about the phone, and that way I'll try to focus on those key points in the next video. But until then, thanks for checking out this video. Tell me how the video recording went on the OnePlus 9. I would love to know. But until then, I'll talk to you on the next one. Aloha.